Is the heated legal war between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively finally winding down? Some insiders are saying a settlement might actually be on the table, despite both sides previously insisting that no deal would ever happen. With the $400 million lawsuit against Blake, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist Leslie Sloan tossed out by the judge along with the $250 million claim against the New York Times, Justin's lawyer is speaking out, making it clear this fight isn't over yet. While Blake appears to be treating this as a major win, there's a lot more unfolding behind the scenes. Blake Lively made a public appearance this week at a Tribeca event, shortly after the judge dismissed the massive countersuit filed by Justin Baldoni. She celebrated the legal win on Instagram, calling it a powerful moment. In her post, she shared last week, "I proudly stood beside 19 organizations advocating for women's rights to speak up. I understand the pain of retaliatory lawsuits and the shame they try to push on us. Though this suit was defeated, many others lack the resources to fight, more committed than ever to champion every woman's right to speak and protect their safety and dignity. Below are incredible organizations offering support. Thank you to those who stood by me, seen or unseen. I'll never stop fighting for you." But despite her celebration, Justin's legal team still has until the 23rd to respond and possibly revise their legal strategy. On June 10th, Justin's lawyer Brian Friedman gave a statement to people, hitting back at the victory narrative. Blake and her team's self-congratulatory claims are premature and inaccurate, he said. He also noted, "This case is about false allegations and a baseless smear campaign. Claims Blake's team says are untraceable because there's nothing to trace. Her allegations haven't magically become true overnight, and we're moving forward with full confidence and look forward to her deposition." He also thanked the public and online sleuths for their continued interest and support in uncovering the truth. Legal analysts speaking to, "People say Blake might want to hold off on popping the champagne." Gregory Dam, a Los Angeles attorney not affiliated with the case, explained that much is still unresolved in court. "Even if you win big in trial court, appeals can flip the outcome," he noted. Dam added, "Yes, the decision is a setback for Baldoni, but far from the end of the story." He emphasized that civil lawsuits often wrap up in settlements, that this case still has a good chance of going down that road. So even though Blake may have more leverage now, Justin is far from backing down. His team is expected to revise their legal complaint, especially focusing on two main claims: that Blake and Ryan used their influence to damage Justin's career, and that Blake failed to act in good faith regarding creative decisions in it. Ends with us. The first claim alleges that WME clients, Blake and Ryan, pressured the agency to cut ties with Justin, something WME has firmly denied. The second involves a clause in the film contract that supposedly gave Blake approval rights, which Baldoni's team says she abused. Interestingly, just last week, Deadline reported that sources on both sides were adamant that no settlement would ever happen, but legal experts are now saying the opposite, claiming a resolution behind the scenes is still very likely. At the time, both parties had been firm in court filings and interviews that no deal was on the table. However, now that the judge has left the door open for Baldoni to refile parts of the case, it seems things may be shifting. If Justin can present stronger arguments tied to alleged sabotage and broken contract terms, this legal drama might not be over after all. Are we finally approaching the resolution of the legal standoff between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? While recent developments hint at a possible settlement, just a few weeks ago, sources were adamant that neither side would budge. Now, the conversation has shifted again, especially as Justin's legal team responds to a judge throwing out his massive $400 million lawsuit against Blake, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicist Leslie Sloan, along with a separate $250 million suit against the New York Times. Justin's team insists this isn't over, even as Blake appears to treat the ruling as a total win. Let's break down everything that's been unfolding lately. Following the dismissal of the counterclaim filed by Justin, Blake Lively was seen out and about at a Tribeca event, radiating confidence and making it clear she views the judge's decision as a legal victory. We covered her Instagram story where she shared a heartfelt message last week. "I stood united with 19 organizations advocating for women's right to speak up. Like so many others, I've endured the weight of a retaliatory lawsuit laced with false shame designed to silence. Though this lawsuit was thrown out, many lack the means to fight such battles. I'm more committed than ever to protect women's rights to share their stories, speak their truth, and preserve their dignity. Resources exist. Check out the listed organizations below. To those who've supported Mayweather, I know you are never stop standing up for you. With love, B. But while Blake celebrates, the legal fight may be far from over. Justin's attorney Brian Friedman gave a statement to People just days ago, making it clear they plan to continue, said the victory Blake's team is celebrating. Is premature? His case focuses on false allegations of harassment, retaliation, and a fictional smear campaign. The reason Blake's side calls it untraceable is because they can't prove what never took place. Her accusations remain as baseless today as they did on day one. We still have full confidence moving forward, and yes, we're preparing. For her deposition, Friedman added, we deeply appreciate the genuine public support and the online communities covering this case with nuance and clarity. Legal experts who spoke to People emphasized that Blake may be rejoicing too soon. According to Gregory Dahl, a Los Angeles litigator not affiliated with the case, it's a long way to go at the trial level. Pleadings can still be amended. You might win today and lose tomorrow if the appeals process doesn't go your way, Dahl adds. This ruling is a setback for BALDONI, but it doesn't mean the case is closed. And while Blake's side may have more leverage now, settlement remains a very real possibility. Most civil suits resolve before reaching trial, says Dahl. That hasn't changed even after this decision. Still expect a settlement. As for next steps, Justin has until the 23rd to submit a revised complaint. His lawyer plans to revise 2 key claims. The first suggests that WME dropped him because Lively and Reynolds, also represented by the agency, exerted pressure behind the scenes. Though WME has denied this, the claim could still be reshaped under tortious interference law. The second issue involves the "it ends with us" film contracts, specifically. Whether Blake acted in bad faith while executing her creative rights under that agreement. Interestingly, a recent report from Deadline previously stated there was no chance a settlement would happen. Both sides were reportedly adamant in court that a trial was inevitable. But given this new insight from legal experts, it seems opinions have shifted. It's also worth noting that Lively and Reynolds are now publicly pulled into the legal spotlight. While Baldoni's career has hit a major roadblock with WME no longer backing him, if Justin's legal team does refile, it's expected that they'll double down on the 2 main allegations. The first involving claims that Blake and Ryan used their influence at WME to effectively sabotage Justin's representation. And the second, focusing on alleged breaches tied to Blake's role in it, ends with us. Whether these revisions will hold up in court remains to be seen. But for now, the legal firestorm is still burning.